ZMT Sports back. Week number 7 in the NFL. Milk money, cash money. Going to be a short episode today. We're going to get right after it. Jets had a bye week. Giants are a joke. Cowboys, big win. Are you ready, kid? Are you ready?
I am ready. Doug Diggity, I'm home with the Doug Diggity. I'm back.
Yes, sir. We'll be back with basically America's teams outtake, look, whatever, recap. Jesus. Super Bowl contending Cowboys.
Shut your mouth. We'll be back.
ZMT Sports back. America's teams landscape recap of week number 6. Milk money, cash money. How you feeling? Cowboys, big overtime victory over the big bad wolf New England Patriots. Fuck Bill Belichick. I was a huge Cowboy fan on Sunday, even though that's going to lead to a Jets fucking blowout this week, but it's okay. I just take the floor. I need to hear all your exuberance.
I like that one. That's a big word.
It is. I pulled out of my vocabulary for that one.
Well,
Tell me how you feel.
You know how good and in depth I go in with my Milk Dud 3 Cowboys takeaways. I got plenty to talk about today. I am not going to be one of those fans that says it's our year, go to the Super Bowl, because I will get into it. There is some things they're facing right now, but we will get into it. You talked about it. Cowboys got a big overtime win against the Patriots, 35-29. CeeDee Lamb, fuck you, Jalen Mills. Philadelphia sucks. I love every single of it, but number one, let me get into it. Sorry, let's get started. Biggest thing right now, please get healthy, Dakota Prescott. It sucks, last play of the game. Fucking, of course. Last play of the game, has a great throw off the back foot. He strains his right calf, right? I don't care. They want an OT. We know what happens when the Cowboys don't have Dak Prescott. They look like complete dog shit. I don't care how much talent they have in that team. That guy is the heart and soul. I just want to bring up Michael Gallup real quick because he suffered the same injury week 1. We haven't seen him in 6 weeks now. I'm hoping it's not in depth of how serious Michael Gallup was. Dak says he's going to be fine. I want to believe it. But thank God the bye week's coming up. I'll get into that. But this guy's the heart and soul, right? Let's just talk about it. I'm gonna just fucking throw the stats at you like I always do every single week. Just praising this
now you're the
guy.
Stat guy.
I am the stat guy because this guy fucking deserves it, bro. Heart and soul. He's now tied for MVP with Kyler Murray at plus 450 odds. Fucking nuts. Didn't think that he would do I think he would MVP? Absolutely. But I think there's a lot of quarterbacks that are balling right now. Lamar, Kyler, Josh Allen. I think there's a lot of quarterbacks balling right now that are high in MVP race. But the fact that Dak Prescott's up there and finally getting recognition that he deserves, awesome stuff. Let's talk about the game on Sunday. I was just talking about it. 70% completion percentage, 445 yards, 3 touchdowns, 108 QBR, right? Offensive player of the week, NFC West. He got a game-winning drive. Another one under his belt. I'm going to talk about his OT stats real quick. You want to know how I knew the Cowboys were going to win that game? Talk about how unreal this fucking guy is in OT, right? 18 for 18, 214 yards, 3 touchdowns, 155 QBR. He is perfect in overtime. As soon as perfecto. As soon as the fucking Patriots had to kick it away, I don't give a fuck if it was a face mask or not. The refs fucked the Cowboys the entire game. As soon as Dak Prescott got that ball, I knew they were going to win that game. I know I just felt it in my nuts. Great fucking stuff. Dak's 445 yards are the most against any Bill Belichick coach Patriots team ever. Fuck Bill Belichick. He's pissed. Fuck his son. That fucking Geno-listic fucking weirdo motherfucker. Fuck him. All right. He's one of 2 QBs, along with greatest of all time, Tom Brady, with multiple games of 400 plus yards this year. He's tied with Drew Brees at 5 with most games in NFL history with 440 yards and 3 touchdowns. Think about the company that he is sitting in right now. Drew Brees has won a Super Bowl. He's going to Hall of Fame. He's sitting with Tom Brady. He was one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, 7 Super Bowls. Good things are coming if this guy stays healthy. So that's all I got to say is get well. And also shout out to Kellen Moore, number 1 in offensive yards and points, number 2 in rushing yards, number 5 in passing yards. Chef's kiss, Kellen Moore every week. Like I say, you can blow.
Future head coach Kellen Moore.
Fuck that. Let him stay with the Cowboys. Let him fucking win a Super Bowl with us.
Got Chicago written all over him.
Ew.
Justin Fields.
Oh God.
Dak Prescott's understudy, Justin Fields.
Oh God. Keep watching your mouth. Number 2. Tom, number two. Do you have anything to say before I keep rambling? I know I keep rambling.
No. You do your points, and then every time you make your points, I write little things down that I'm going to touch on what you said. Either, go on it. So do your thing. I have stuff to say. Just do it.
Number two. Keep creating turnovers, but stop having them. This is what I got to do with the Cowboys. I got positives versus negatives. Bring up this guy again because I love him. Trevon Diggs got another one this week. Big time, clutch time, fourth quarter, 4 minutes left. Big pick six against Mac Jones. Know the difference, people, against ball hawk cornerbacks and versus lockdown cornerbacks, because he is a motherfucking ball hawk. Like you said last week, I might have taken a little offense to it, but you are right. A lot of people are right. He is not a lockdown corner, but he's a ball hawk corner. He baits quarterbacks and he's always in the right position. I think I'd rather have that. Guy leads the league in interceptions, and he's got the same amount of touchdowns as his brother Stephon Diggs, which is fucking awesome. As a DB, it's fucking insane. Another thing, Randy Gregory, dude, this guy's having a phenomenal year. He was the PFF Defensive Player of the Week. He had 2 big sacks. One of them where he fucking tombstone Mac Jones, caused a fumble. Awesome stuff. I love that because DeMarcus Lawrence has been out. He stepped up and has been the guy. I love that. So there's the 2 positive turnovers I want to talk about, and then the 2 negative. You know, you got to always have criticism. What am I fucking saying? You always have
you're
to
going too fast.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. I know you said we had
No,
to get
you're
this
good.
going.
No, you're good. I'm saying like your brain was
Sweating.
moving too fast there. Not like in general.
Criticism.
Criticism.
Gotta always have criticism.
It's actually spelt that way, honestly. Your brain was like, you know what, this is what it's spelled like, this is what I'm gonna say.
I'm
Criticism.
I'm sweating. Gotta have criticism for greatness. And that's what I was talking about. Dak Prescott had 2 turnovers in this game in the red zone that could have been preventable. Yeah, well, first of all, I'll get into it in a fucking second. But the first one in the red zone, the interception, he's got to lead Cedric Wilson to that pass. There's a little bit behind him. Great defensive play led to a pick in the red zone. I think they should have won this game by fucking multiple touchdowns. And then the second turnover, which shouldn't even have fucking happened because refs don't want to give Dak Prescott rushing touchdowns this year. It is insane. His whole fucking front torso is in the fucking end zone, and he said he was oh my God, it is fucking unbelievable. But
you're playing in New England.
But next play, obviously he tried reaching over. It was a desperate touchdown. He was pissed. I would do the same fucking thing. It led to a turnover. So there's 2 opportunities in red zone where the Cowboys really could have ran away with this game early. I think they honestly should have won this game by 2 touchdowns. But the fucking refs are just having a fucking field day. Bill Belichick on the sideline. But so there's the positive and negative. Keep turning over the ball defensively on our side, but stop having turnovers on offensively, even for you, Dak Prescott, despite how great you are doing. Number 3, like I said before, bye week came at the perfect time. Dak's calf we have to worry about. We don't even know the situation with that yet. We're hoping that he's healthy. Cooper can get himself healthy. He's always had fucking problems all year, but he's still great. But gives him the bye week to relax. La'el Collins' suspension is up. He's done paying off his drug tests. Great stuff. He'll be back in the offensive line who's been balling. DeMarcus Lawrence injury is coming to an end very soon. Michael Gallup will be back, I think, against the Vikings. So this just came at the perfect timing, and they are 5-1 heading into the bye week, like I told you 2 weeks ago, which could have happened. This is the best case scenario because now they are heading into week 8 and week 9, week 10, where they have somewhat good competition coming up. I think the schedule gets a lot harder from here. Starting off with the Vikings, which I will be there. Awesome stuff. Which I will be there. But the Vikings are a good football team, and they have a whole 2 weeks prepared for that. So those are my 3 points. Tom, I am done rambling. I am happy. Do I think we're your Super Bowl contenders? No. I need to see more. I need them to beat better competition before I get way too excited. But this is a great start to the season. I cannot ask for more. Once I hear that Dak Prescott is healthy, I'll be even happier. But those are my points. Let me talk about the Jets, who are 2-4 because they won the bye week, baby. They are 2-4. They won the bye week by a field goal, but they won the bye week. Tom, tell me about
before I talk about the Jets, right? Jets are in New England today. It's a perfect situation for me, since the Jets are playing New England, to talk about New England's last game, which was against the Dallas Cowboys, which you just so beautifully gave and painted a picture of how it went. I want to talk about a few things that you said about that Cowboys game. And one thing that resonated with me was I loved watching Bill Belichick lose a game like that, a game that he has won over and over and over again the last 20 years. He's lost 2 straight games now that in any other year with Tom Brady, even with Cam Newton last year, they were winning close games. They were winning. But now Patriot fans, and Bill Belichick, they now know what it is like to play with a rookie quarterback. And you might say, what are you talking about, Tom? Mac Jones played fine. He played great, actually.
He did play well. He did play well.
I'm not saying that. It's the choices the coach has to make. He punched the ball to Dak Prescott. If he has Tom Brady or even Cam Newton with his running ability on 4th and 3 near midfield, they're not punting that football. They're saying, you know what, we're going to go out and we're going to win this football game. That's what they're doing. But because he has a rookie and he doesn't want to put the rookie in the situation because they tend to turn the ball over in that case. Because he can't stretch the ball down the field, Dallas is just going to bring everybody up. That's a low percentage throw that Mac Jones is going to have to make. And because he's not there yet and because he can't make it, Bill Belichick has to punt and trust his defense. And what does Dak Prescott do? Right down the field. And not only do they not just get a field goal, they put the ball in the end zone. So I loved every minute of it. Second thing I want to say, I'm sorry for almost jinxing you guys because, and I think I was a couple seconds behind. So I'm watching the game. I'm streaming it. So because I was driving or whatever, so I had it on the radio. It was streamed or whatever. And Trayvon Diggs gets a pick 6, and I tweet in the group chat, "Fuck Mac Jones, fuck New England, fuck Bill Belichick. Like, let's go, Trayvon Diggs." I told y'all because before I left Jay Rush's, I said Trayvon Diggs is gonna get a pick 6 in this game. Like, it's gonna happen. I was saying that, so I was pumped up. 2 seconds later, Mac Jones throws a 75-yard touchdown pass to Kendrick Bourne, and I look like a complete idiot. So I'm sorry for almost jinxing you.
To make you feel a little better, it was about the Cosby who made you look like a fucking idiot, who made Diggs look bad. Because what the fuck was he doing on that play? It was like, it reminded me of the Minneapolis Miracle, like whoever fucking safety that was. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, and he also got arrested for a DUI, Mr. DUI. So good for the bye week. But yeah, continue. Go ahead.
Nice. So yeah, and I think one overall like just point is that you understood what it's like playing a Bill Belichick team in New England. They don't get calls against them, very few against them, and all the calls seem to go their way. I don't necessarily know why. I think it's maybe because the NFL knows that they need New England to be competitive and be good because Bill Belichick and his legacy, and he's one of those coaches. He just has his persona and this vibe he gives off that it's like, we're not going to screw Bill Belichick, but they could give a shit about Mike McCarthy. They could give a shit about Robert Saleh. They could give a shit about Brian Flores. All these teams that got to go play New England, they could give a shit about because they don't want to hear Bill Belichick in his sideline or whatever. They've been in the league. Sometimes Bill Belichick's been in the league longer than some of these refs, bro.
Correct.
So it's just like an intimidating thing, I think, and they just don't call it. You know, they just don't call.
Or
they call it ticky-tacky.
I don't know if you actually watched it, but there were so many penalties in that game that were so delayed after Bill Belichick's expression, after the sidelines expression. It was insane. Like that should have been holding. They would throw the flag out after that. Like, that is ridiculous. That is insane.
And I've been trying to say that for my whole life, basically, because the Jets deal with that twice a year, or little things like blowing forward progression so fast, always with New England. It's like they're guys like I'll never forget it. Week 2, it's the opening drive of the Jet game. Bill Belichick standing over the first down marker where there's a ref. They throw the ball out to Nelson Aguilar. He catches the ball. His forward progress is not even stopped at all. Yeah, he gets stood up. Then Mosley comes in and rips the ball out, and they blow it for forward progression so the Jets can't challenge it, and they had a clear recovery. Like, it's little things like that New England, if it was the other way around, the Jets wouldn't have gotten called for forward progress because Belichick would have been like, his forward progress wouldn't stop. What are you guys doing? And then they would have been like, they would have talked and been like, was it down? Oh, you know what? I saw it might have not been down, or blah, blah. Yeah, Bill, I made that call. You know, like it's just bullshit. But you asked about my Jets. I have 3 points. It's going to be really quick about the Jets.
Yes, sir.
Coaching, don't get killed. Offense, don't get killed. Defense, don't get killed. The Patriots are 0-4 at home to start a season in the first time in the Bill Belichick era. Do you really think the New York Jets are going to make them 0-5?
Yes.
People, do you really?
I'm just kidding.
Do you really think the New York Jets and Bill Belichick and his envy for the New York Jets are really going to make them 0-5 at home?
Yes.
With a rookie quarterback?
Yes.
No. I don't think the Jets have won in New England since the playoff game in 2010, and I think they haven't won a regular season game in New England since like 2008. This is not going to happen, people. It's not going to happen. I just don't want them to get killed. I would consider 10 points not getting killed. Like, don't be killed at halftime. I think Bill Belichick is going to absolutely take this game and tell his team, this is where we need to bounce back. We need to play exactly how we played against Dallas and how we played against Tampa Bay, because if we play like that against the Jets, we're going to blow them the fuck out. So Bill Belichick is the best of not having his teams play down to competition and is always good at getting them to play up to competition. You saw how tough they played Tampa Bay, how tough they played Dallas. They're going to blow us out. Personally, I think that. But my points are, don't get killed, and don't get killed. Just show us something. Out
Great
the bye
points.
week, you've had 2 weeks.
Halloween's
You had
coming
2
up.
weeks to prepare. Thank you. You had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. Don't get killed. Show something on offense. Get Elijah Moore working. Get Denzel Mims in. Zach Wilson, don't throw 4 interceptions against New England. Show that 4 weeks ago was a mirage, was not the normal against New England. Show that you can make adjustments facing a team for the second time. This is the first time we're seeing him play a division matchup, full matchup. Okay, he hasn't played Miami, hasn't played Buffalo yet, but he's going to play New England twice. So show us something. Show that you can make improvements. Zach Wilson comes out and throws 260, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. This game, I'll be like, bro, we might have something here because he got completely embarrassed against New England week 2. So that's that. I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. Don't get killed, and don't get killed.
But listen, let's transition about the wonderful city of New York. I know the Giants suck. I know that we said we didn't want to talk about them really, but they play your old man Sam Darnold, who looked absolutely fantastic against the Vikings. Wish I could
go. I was planning on going, but I'm going away this weekend. I was really excited to go see him against the Giants.
I'll tell you one thing about Sam Darnold. That last quarter drive to make the game go into OT, that was phenomenal. The 4th and 25, or that one ball, that was fucking insane.
Crazy.
Crazy.
And he literally has he's only been, and I personally did this because nobody's going to put these stats out. And I could be wrong. There could have been other situations where I found it, where I could have found wrong. He's only been in a game tying or game winning drive situation twice in his career.
Yeah.
Once
very rare.
Once against Carolina and once against Green Bay's rookie year. Both times he got the game to overtime. Both times. So the 2 times he's been there, he's 100% in getting game winning or game tying drive.
That drive was insane. That last drive to go to overtime was
both
insane.
Those throws on 4th down is crazy. And then I have to look on Twitter and see this Jeff fan base ripping Sam Darnold because of the numbers looked bad. The numbers are bad. He led a game-winning drive. They're on the 2-yard line, 98 fucking yards with no timeouts or 1 timeout. 98 yards. With 2 4th down conversions, 4th and long too.
4th and 26 was that one throw that he had. Who even caught that? Was that
Ian Thomas caught the one down the middle, and DJ Moore caught the one down the middle.
That throw was insane. I thought the game was over. I was like 4th and 25. That throw over double coverage, perfectly placed. That phenomenal. And then, like you said, a 4th down to DJ Moore that got him into the red zone or to first and goal. That throw was on 4th down. You're throwing a fucking fade to DJ Moore, and it was the best throw I've ever seen. He is phenomenal. And that's why I wanted to get into the Giants game real quick. I just want to bring up one thing about the Giants real quick. You guys are a fucking dumb organization, not because I hate you because I'm a Cowboys fan, but you're a dumb organization for the fact that Daniel Jones even played last week, and you see that he's still having effects from his fucking concussion against the Cowboys because, my God, did he play awful. And I honestly, I don't even want to blame him fully. I don't want to blame him fully. I get he wants to be out there. I get you want to play for your team. I get you want to play hero ball. But, dude, you have a fucking concussion. And it showed. You were probably seeing fucking slant routes the entire game. Like, you ever see Madden when the fucking environment gets hostile and you just see, like, that's probably what he saw all game. It showed. He had 3 interceptions and a fumble. And it didn't help that his offensive line didn't help at all. And he got hit even worse last week than he did 2 weeks ago against the Cowboys. I want to bring up the score real quick. I think the Pitt, I mean, what was the line? Like 3.5 or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Carolina wins by a touchdown. I think the Giants defense could show up 1 week and not the other week, but they're going to have a hard time against DJ Moore because he is phenomenal and they do not do good against opposing number 1 receivers. But I'll give Carolina a touchdown win against the Giants. I'd say like 20-13 is my prediction for that.
I'm considering taking them just for the sole fact that Sam Darnold actually played really well against the Giants with a similar defense a couple years ago, minus I think James Bradbury. So I could see it too. And I think Carolina is looking at this as like a bounce back week for them because they've suffered a couple tough losses the last couple of weeks against good teams. So I feel like they're like, this is like their get right game. Like we're going to go in and we're going to face a struggling Giants team. Sam Darnold's old home, knows the area. Like he's going to be comfortable. It's not a true road game. He's going to know the restaurants. He's going to go out with friends that he met up. Like it's going to be a normal game for him. So the quarterback's going to be relaxed, comfortable, everything. Knows the environment, has played against the Giants before and the Giant fans. He's going to be good. I don't know, though, if the O-line will show up Carolina's O-line, I mean, he was pressured on 41% of his throws. Hey,
Yeah.
Jet fans, maybe that's why he didn't complete, he only completed like 51% of his throws. Oh, and how about the fact that his receivers dropped 8 passes and fumbled twice in their own territory? I mean, come on, Jet fans.
Robbie
Let's not be
Anderson
pathetic.
sucks.
Dropped 8 passes. He dropped the receivers dropped 8 passes. He dropped 4 of them.
Yeah.
And they had 2 fumbles by pass catchers in their own territory. That game, the Panthers should have won that game because of Sam Darnold.
Absolutely.
Like Jet fans, catch it fucking break. Just because we root for this logo, okay, doesn't mean that they always made the right decisions. Okay, Sam Darnold might just in fact be better than Zach Wilson, or they might both be good. Why can't both happen? Just get that.
Totally
But
agree.
I will say one more thing about the Giants. It's time for the Giants to start getting disrespected like the Jets. Why when Derrick Henry scores those touchdowns, I have to see Derrick Henry touchdowns versus Jets touchdowns? Bro, we beat them. We beat them. Why don't you pull the Giants stats up? They had less touchdowns or whatever than all those other stats.
You can pull up the stat. You can pull up the stat that Derrick Henry has more touchdowns alone this year than Saquon's played in games last fucking 3 years. He could be disrespectful and do that. You could be disrespectful and do that.
But no, they got to be
horrible, but it's the truth. No, I know, and it's completely right. The Jets fucking beat them. It doesn't matter what the scenarios that the fucking Titans had that game. They still beat them. It's a win. A win's a win. I don't care if they didn't have fucking AJ Brown or fucking Julio Jones. He still had Derrick Henry. He still had Ryan Tannehill. And
they still had the defense.
Exactly. So I completely agree with you. Give me your fucking prediction for the Giants and Panthers this week.
I think the Panthers win. I think the number's right. I think they win by like 3. I think they win like a 20-17 kind of game like that. I think it'll be low scoring, ugly. I think Carolina's defense is going to get after Daniel Jones. Stephon Gilmore's first game, I think, for the Panthers. So that'll be interesting. And I just think the Giants pass rush, they started to show signs against Matt Stafford early.
Had a good game.
I think they're going to get after Sam Darnold. So I think that'll keep it close. They'll blow up some drives where
he finally started to look like his contract last week. He did.
Yeah, and that's because I talked about him the week before.
For the first half, though. First half of the game.
And then for the Jets, I think they lose by 10. Give me 27-17. Actually, they probably won't put it that many points. Give me 24-14.
I'm going to go with 25-9.
Give me 20. Actually, it's going to be more than 10 points. Give me like 24-6, maybe 2 field goals or something. I don't even know.
I'm going to have to agree here. I think the Patriots, they've lost a couple tough games. They are a good team. Matt Jones is good. Bill Belichick doesn't lose home games, even though he's lost 4 this year. And there's no other team he would love to break it against than the Jets. So yeah, I'll go like 20-6. I think they get 2 field goals this week. I'll go with 26. 20-6.
I can't wait for the day we're doing this podcast where I'm like, the Jets are 4-1, the Cowboys are 4-1. We're both like, yo, we're gonna play each other in the Super Bowl. What's happening?
That is an alternate. That is a whole different universe that we will never live in, buddy.
That's this way. We're this way,
dude. Aliens are walking around on that earth.
Crazy. All right, so we're ready for it.
Here we go. Hey, back. I see Liv back there. Hi, Liv.
Liv is back there. Mike says hi, Liv. Hi. Liv says hi. Ooh, your eyes look really good. I like them.
Yeah, you look good, Ma.
I forgot what they look like.
Damn, Tom, don't get horny on the podcast, bro. We will be right back.
You go to the screen.
Fucking A.
30 seconds later. All right.
Love this podcast. Love it. All right, Dave. All right,
do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Sure. I already told you what I was going to do. I'll just get right into it. It is National Tight Ends Week coming up, so I'm going to give you 3 tight ends in the NFL. Have fun, Tom, because you should know all of them. If you don't, you're stupid. You might not know this first one, though. Jonnu Smith. That was a hard one. I know. I don't know why I fucking.
Give me the conference.
8. I don't even know. It's in Florida.
Florida State?
No, Florida International. I know it's a hard call. I live. I'm sorry. You can't hear me. I thought you could hear me.
He said hi. Sorry. All right, Mike. Sorry.
That was a hard one.
I was a hard one. Yeah, that was a hard one. Justin Tucker.
I know this one. Give me the conference.
Big 12.
Is it Oklahoma?
Nah, it's Texas. You were close.
Fucking A. I don't know why I thought it was Oklahoma. All right. Oh, what? This one's easy. You should know this one. because I kind of just said it. Mark Andrews. Hello?
Oklahoma.
Oh, I thought you froze on me.
Dude, I was thinking.
I kind of just said it.
No, but you threw me off because I knew it, and then you're like, you just said it. I was like, Florida. I was like, wait.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
You threw me off. Okay.
Oklahoma. All right, 1-1. Go ahead, Tom.
You made my brain go into like.
Just like me before? Yeah, me all the time.
All right. Your fantasy running back, Alvin Kamara.
Dude, how do I not know where Alvin Kamara is? That's so bad. Where the fuck is Alvin Kamara from? Can I get the conference?
SEC school, SEC.
It's not Bama. It's not Georgia.
Nope. It's a low-key SEC school, more known for basketball. Women's basketball especially.
Women's basketball especially?
Yep. Peyton Manning.
Tennessee?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not seen that guy in fucking Tennessee. That's awesome. All right. I don't even count that as a dub. Whatever. This one's easy. You should know it. We love this guy, Tyler Croft from the Jets.
Rocker. Are you rock? Are you rock? Rocker. Yes, sir. I would have known that even if he wasn't on the Jets, just because rock.
Nice, easy.
All right. Here's your Cowboy for the week of end-to-end. Name that college. D-Law, DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence. I have no fucking idea.
Boise State.
Wait, time out. Why did you tell me?
You said you had no fucking idea.
I know, but if you gave me a second, I probably would have thought of that. Nah, I was like, wait a minute. And then, yeah. All right, we're good. That segment's over. I'm 1-3 again.
I went 2-1.
Just like a ZMT Fantasy Bets. Oh God. All right, let's get into fantasy, Tom.
Yes, sir.
Be right back.
Bye.
ZMT Fantasy back.
Mike, did we win last week?
6-0. We did win last week. About 11 points or so. All of our starts had really good numbers, especially Joe Big Dick Burrow. My God, on a 30-point performance, he is fucking electric. Myles Gaskin sucks. Most inconsistent player in the league. My God, he sucks.
He's bad. I did not like that one.
And everybody on our bench had like low tier, around 10 points, except Damian Harris. He had a better game than I thought he would have had. I mean,
I know.
Yeah, he went off a little bit. Yeah, 6-0. Let's go 7-0 heading into this week. Tom, would you like to start?
Yes, I will.
I'm going to go.
This is contingent on if he plays. I'm pretty sure I read today that he's 100% playing, but I'm not sure. It's Dallas Goedert against the Raiders. But people, you'll see if he does not play, I will give another player, and Mike will post it on Twitter.
I was going to say, bro.
So I'm going Dallas Goedert because if he's 100%, he's a clear-cut number one. No more Zach Ertz taking away his targets or taking up his time. He's going to get all the looks from Jalen Hurts. And when you think about it, both him and Ertz average 4 to 7 receptions a game. That's 8 to 11 each, 8 to 14 actually each. So I'm expecting Dallas Goedert to just get all of it now. And maybe Tyree Jackson a little bit, but he's a rookie. They'll place him in and out. So that's my first start. Dallas Goedert against Vegas. It's going to be they can put up numbers against Vegas defense, especially tight end position. My second start, people might hate this because it's like Geno Smith is a quarterback now, and he did shit against Pittsburgh, but I think it was just a matchup, Sunday Night Football on the road against a tough defense. Give me Tyler Lockett. He'll bounce back this week. I like their matchup. I believe they're playing that's why I picked them because of the matchup base, and I forgot who they're playing.
I got you. Give me 1 second.
They're playing the Saints on Monday Night Football. Yeah.
Tom's just like, start him. I got no fucking stats. Start him. I love it.
I just like the bounce back factor.
I love it.
He's good. He got 11 targets on Sunday, and they only completed 3 of them. But if you get 11 targets, they're not just going to not throw you the ball the next week.
I love it.
And Geno Smith threw him a shit ton of balls when he came into the game against LA. So listen, I like it.
We're fucking 6-0 this segment. If Tom tells you to fucking start someone, you start him.
You fucking start him. Same thing with my
start him.
So just to recap, I'm going with Dallas Goedert and Tyler Lockett. What about you?
I love it. He goes, yeah, just start him. All right. I'm going with my two starts. I'm going to go with a QB, not the same team, but this is what I'm going to be doing every week from now. I think I'm going to do a same position like for starts and sits to make it look like balance out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
To make it look
like
a little more
too.
shit. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just
no, I will. We're
all right. All right. Bet. All right. So first start, I'm going with the bad man, Aaron Rodgers. This is I'm going against the football team. He owns Chicago. He's going to own the Washington football team this week. Listen, he hasn't been that productive this year, honestly. I mean, he's still doing good. He's winning football games, but he's failed to hit the 20-point mark in 3 of his first 6 games. That's not Aaron Rodgers. That's not MVP Rodgers. But I think he's starting to get a little hot now, right? I think he's still getting a little hot. And this Washington football defense that was so hyped up this year, not living up to expectations. No. They have allowed 5 different quarterbacks to score 22-plus points this season, including 4 have scored more than 25 fantasy points. So expect a big week out of Aaron Rodgers, the bad man. All right, so that's my first start QB against the football team. In the second, I was talking about it last time. I'm going with DJ Moore against the Giants. I'm just bashing the NFC East this week. Fuck them. Start everybody against them. This is the most obvious thing, right? In the last 2 weeks, he hasn't been that great, about 9.9 points per average. But at the same time, the Giants are just struggling against top wideouts this week. Against the season. So the G-Men have allowed the 4th most points per game against opposing receivers, and their defense is tied for the 5th most touchdowns allowed against receivers lined out wide. So DJ Moore does that. He had a big game against the Vikings secondary. The Giants secondary is a good one to attack. So start DJ Moore, who's a receiver, against the Giants. So that's what I'm going to get my starts. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, QB, against the football team, and then I'm going with DJ Moore, wide receiver, against the New York Giants.
Beautiful. My 2 sits for the week. Running them quick. Chase Edmonds against Houston, shoulder injury, but he's still playing through it. They're just going to utilize him weird. He's the 12th running back, so people probably are starting him most weeks, but he's starting to tail down a little bit for me. I just traded him. Sit Chase Edmonds against the Houston Texans, which should be a good matchup, but it's not. Okay, just because I say so. My second sit is going to be both Chicago running backs, whether it's Williams, whether it's Herbert, against Tampa Bay. That run defense you can't start anybody against that run defense. They just shut everybody down. They are a freak show against the run. So 100% don't even think about starting both of them because they're not even big names and find somebody else, honestly, because they're going to suck this week. They're going to get less than 10 points, both of them. You could put both on the graphic and go against our points. We will be in a deficit. I don't care because both of them are going to suck, and I'm guaranteeing it. So my 2 sits for this week are going to be Chase Edmonds against Houston and both Chicago running backs, Damian Williams or Khalil Herbert against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tom says start him, says sit him, fucking listen to him. I'll go into my sits real quick. It's going to be really weird because I'm getting to my picks next segment. But first sit, I'm going QB Carson Wentz against the Niners. Yes, Carson Wentz has thrown multiple touchdowns in 3 straight games, but he has scored more than 18 fantasy points at the same time. 49ers have held 2 of the 3 most opposing signal callers to fewer than less 20 points. So this involves Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray. If they're shutting down Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray to under 20 points, expect Carson Wentz to get shut down. Sit him this week against the Niners. And my second sit, I'm going with Henry Ruggs. We love sitting this fucking guy. He either fucks us or he doesn't. But I'm sitting him this week against the Eagles. He has failed to score more than 9 points in his previous 2 games, and the Eagles have just allowed just 2 touchdowns to the 4th fewest points per game against opposing wideouts this season. Sit Henry Ruggs, wide receiver, against the Eagles. So Carson Wentz against the Niners and Henry Ruggs against the Eagles. Sit those motherfuckers and sit the other guys because Tom said so. Tom, I know we got a little bit limited time.
7-0.
7-0, but hopefully we'll go fucking 8-0 in picks this week because we are struggling. Well, I am. You are doing fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're going to bounce back.
I fucking hope so. My God.
You get ready for this podcast? You are moving,
dude,
bro.
I am fucking moving, bro. I get the electrolytes.
Nice. But yes. Let's get to ZMT Bets, our favorite segment. Nice burp from Lid that will probably be on the podcast.
That's fucking hot.
In the background.
That's hot.
Let's get it rolling and let's get an 8-0 week from both of us. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back.
ZMT Bets back. Week number 8. Milk money, cash money. Lead us off. Give me your 3 picks against the spread. And
here we go. Yes, I was 1-3 last week. I haven't had a week in multiple weeks, but just listen to me. I'm going with 2 road dogs and a home dog. Here I go. I'm going first. I'm going with the Titans. I'm heading to Nashville. Chiefs offense. The Chiefs offense is dynamic, but at the same time, Derrick Henry is that guy. I expect him to run all over that defense. Give me the Titans plus 5.5 against the dynamic Chiefs. Second, Jared Goff comeback story. Dan Campbell is going against him. He hates the freaking Rams for the trade. Give me the Lions plus 14.5 against the Rams. I know they haven't won a game this year, but Jared Goff needs to have a good game, and this is the one. Give me the Lions to cover this week, backdoor cover. Third, give me the Colts plus 4.5 against the Niners. Yeah, I'm heading to San Fran. I'm heading to Sunday Night Football. Yes, I'm sitting Carson Wentz and Fandy, but at the same time, Jonathan Taylor is finding his stride, and the Colts are finding their stride. They're going to win some more football games against the Niners. Give me the Colts plus 4.5 against 49ers. Running it back and go to the Titans plus 5.5 against the Chiefs. Lions plus 14.5 against the Rams, and the Colts plus 4.5 against the Niners. And my prop bet for the week, give me the big bad man, Derrick King Henry, to score 2 touchdowns against the Chiefs. He's going to keep it rolling. Tom, go ahead.
Love it. As for me, I'm my first pick. I'm heading up to Foxborough. I picked the Jets to cover against New England Week 2. It ain't happening again. Bill Belichick is not losing 5 straight games in New England at home. Not going to happen. Give me the Patriots laying 7. 7 points in a division matchup, laying it against the Jets. My second pick, I'm going to Las Vegas. I'm going to Sin City. I'm going to Carson County. Give me the Raiders. The Raiders at Allegiant Stadium against the Eagles, laying 3.5. Home favorite. Love to see it. Give me the Raiders minus 3.5 against the Eagles. As my last pick, I'm going to Baltimore. The Red Hot Ravens. Big win against the Chargers. Big comeback against the Colts. Here is their letdown game against a division rival. Give me the Bengals plus 6. I'd even take that money line. Joe, big, Burrow, as Milk Money, Cash Money would say, is going to cover that number. I don't care that they're a road dog, 6 points. It's telling you something, but I don't give a shit. Give me the Bengals plus 6. To recap, I'm going to Foxborough. Patriots laying 7 against the Jets. Raiders laying 3.5 against the Eagles at home. And the Bengals getting 6 against the Ravens on the road. My prop bet for the week, Mac Jones. I hate him so much. He's going to throw for a couple touchdowns this week against the Jets. Give me Mac Jones over 1.5 touchdowns.
Woo! Babe, my head just went flying. What another great episode, dude. I am running 110 miles per hour today. I don't know if it's because I got extra sleep. I've never spoke this fast and didn't have that many studums, so I just had to stun them. This is just awesome episode.
If I got to give you one critiquism, it's that is that you did not stun them.
I did not stun him. Man, I am sweating, bro. Holy shit. I think I lost 5 pounds in an episode alone. I like it. I like the fucking intensity. I feel like fucking Stu Finer right now. I just want to just bang everything I see. Well, Tom,
I had breakfast and I fucked my wife.
Dude, the fact that he's like 70, he talks about fucking his wife all the time. Mackenzie's here. I should just go do it. Lives in the other room. You should go do it. Let's just have a Stu Finer type of day. But Tom, you know how it goes. My hat flew over the fucking side of the room, so I can't put it on. But hold the dog, dig it up, hold the dog, dig it up. Everybody follow us on Sport_ZMT, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And yes, sister's ass.
I am out of breath. Jesus Christ. We also post this on TikTok and YouTube every single week. Fully. Tom, it's been a pleasure once again.
See our picks on TikTok?
Yes, see our picks on TikTok, see our picks on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. They might be losers, but they're everywhere. We're better than Barstool, actually. If you look up the stats, we are better than Barstool. They fucking suck.
Yeah, dude.
And people listen to them all the time.
What am I like? 14, 4, and 2 or something?
You are. Give me 1 second. I have it. Give me 1 second. I have it. Where the fuck is this Google Chrome? I found it. You are
16, 6, and 1.
No. You are 16, 7, and 1. I am 9, 15. I think that's why I'm in a big week because that's my birthday.
Yeah.
9, 15, and we are 25, 22, and 1 overall. So
I went 2 and 3. What did I go? 2 and 2 last week, right?
You went 2 and 2. Yeah, you went 2 and 2 last week.
That was 14 and 5 before 14. 5
I thought I was gonna go 2 and 2 this week, but the Bills just fucking didn't show up. But I'm picking the Titans this week, so they better help me out. So, Tom, once again, it is a pleasure.
Always.
Week 7 already. God, time is flying when you're having fun.
Enjoy the bye week, my friend.
Enjoy the Jets-Patriots rivalry this week, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see each other again next week.
Namaste.
See you later, Tom.
Later.